Mobility and Stretching Program, and here we are. We're going to try and do the American splits. Now the American splits are different than the Chinese splits. The Chinese splits, you're going to spread your legs straight out to the side and go all the way down and touch your pelvis on the ground. The American splits are almost as hard to do. Requires a little more hamstring stretch, and you can do it with a little bit of practice. Here's the secret. You've done all your other stretching exercises that we showed you before. Now we're going to just relax, and we're going to pull and stretch down on our hips. Now the secret is here, you want to let your body weight sink. So you're going to have to I support myself very much by my wrist there. I support myself very much on my wrist, so I'm not letting all my weight collapse on my legs when I'm in that big of a big stretch position. So I don't want to do that. I want to lean forward and try and drop my hips to the ground. I want to lean forward and drop my hips to the ground. As I drop my hips to the ground, I'm really going to get that stretch. And even though I can't get my hips all the way to the ground, if you're just getting started, you're going to get a really good close to the ground. And what you want to just stay there until you can really feel it. So you can really feel it pushing you down and stretching you and pushing your hips to the ground. Well, a little bit of practice should be able to get all the way down there. It feels really good. It does take a little bit of practice, but you want to flex. It's all right to bounce on this, all right to lean on this, but try and get it back down. And your goal should be by the end of 6 months to be able to get your hips all the way to the ground in a nice American stretch. Now we want to stretch our back. You know, it's just as important to stretch your back out as it is to stretch your legs out. So I'm going to sit on my legs on my knees. Now, a lot of times, just sitting on your knees is hard for some people, and so you got to get used to that. So just sitting down on your knees is hard. So just